Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just want to do a little update video on my 116710LN, the GMT-Master II. I purchased this new a couple months ago from my local authorized dealer. I've been wearing it almost non-stop since, and I just want to make this video, show you guys how it's holding up, and talk to you specifically if you've never owned a Rolex, what it's like to use day to day and how enjoyable it is and what abuse it can take. So as you can see, I've got some nice hairline marks in the polished center links. The clasp is getting some nice wear there in the central portion, and I will say it's just been awesome. This is the most enjoyable watch that I've ever owned to use. You know, I don't baby this thing. Some guys really baby their luxury watches. I'm kind of the opinion, if it's good enough to buy, it's good enough to wear, and I love wearing this watch. I bought this to wear it. So I went on vacation with my family last month. We went to New York, and this was an awesome watch to take traveling. You know, I didn't have to worry about magnetic flux or magnetic fields as we went through security or as we traveled on the plane. And I will say that this is a great watch, especially if you travel on a fairly regular basis. And once we were in New York, you know, we stayed near a lake. We went canoeing on the lake. We visited Niagara Falls. That was pretty cool. I've never been there before. And the GMT-Master II was just a perfect vacation watch, and I had a great time. And I'll always, you know, be able to look back on the photos from that trip and notice, hey, I'm wearing the GMT-Master II. You know, that's kind of a fun thing. And once we got back to Utah, I took a little week break, and then I went on what was a pretty fun kayaking trip into Flaming Gorge, Utah. Now, the watch took a little bit more abuse here on this trip. We had a 4-mile kayak to our boat in campsite. So this was, you know, this was on my wrist as we were kayaking to the campsite. It was around the campfire. We did fishing. I used this fishing. We did some tubing. We just had a great time there it was actually a young men's camp. I went with the local scout troop. And this watch was awesome to use. Kept perfect time and never had to worry about it as we were using it in the lake, as we were fishing, you know, as we were doing. Actually, the one thing that I took it off for was when we were doing the tubing, because, you know, if I fell off the tube and started, you know, rolling across the top of the water, I didn't want this to take unnecessary shock. So I did take it off for that one thing, but other than that, this watch has just been so awesome to use in a sport environment, to use traveling, actually to desk dive. My normal job, 9 to 5, is at a computer screen, so this gets a little bit of everything, and I just will say that it holds up so well, and I've never enjoyed wearing a watch more than I've enjoyed wearing this GMT-Master II. It's so versatile, it's beautiful, and it never skips a beat. I think this watch looks just as good with some water stains from the lake on it, like in this picture, versus when I clean it up and I put on a shirt and tie and go to a formal meeting. So, you know, I just can't get enough of the watch. I've got no regrets in purchasing and using this piece almost every day. It's just such an enjoyable watch to wear and own. So if you have a sports Rolex, absolutely use it, wear it, enjoy it, and make some great memories with one of the best timepieces that you can buy on your wrist. So anyways, thanks guys. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.